Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, you remember that Anthony Davis had a growth spurt in high school that took him from a 6'2" guard to a 6'10" big man. Now, he remembered telling his mother, I can't fit in my bed, I can't fit in my shoes, I can't fit in these jeans you brought me. And her saying, I just bought those 3 weeks ago. Kevin?
It's all paid off in the long run, though. Thanks, DA. This season, right now in the beginning stages, but some teams, Chris, already exceeding expectations. How do they keep that momentum? How do they keep things rolling along in that way?
You have to do that in the locker room and in practice. You have to make sure that you stick to the coach's rules and roles, and have to remember your success was built and predicated upon doing it the right way. And so how do you make sure you keep that focus? You pay attention to details, and especially the little things, and stick with the basics.
Good stuff.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
So the Pelicans win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Sacramento. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Down low, it's Bagley and Cauley-Stein. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Here's Davis. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And here are the Pelicans. The shot. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Now, Mirotic, he has a skill set perfectly tailored for today's game. A big man who can shoot. It's exciting to watch him evolve.
And last season, a bit of a breakout for Mirotic. Saw a huge jump in his production and shot a career best from the floor. Across the board, he was a completely changed player despite what was a turbulent season.
And that one falls from Mirotic. And with Mirotic, Greg, as you alluded, his year last year had a lot of ups and downs.
You know, he missed a good stretch of the season with that broken jaw from the fight he had with a teammate, and then the trade demands to get out of Chicago shortly after coming back. And despite all this, his defense and rebounding were dramatically improved and really a key contributor on offense. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Bagley kicks to Fox. Beyond the arc. Sacramento again missing. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 3-point game. Yes, that goes in. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. Hield outside. No good again that time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. The kick out to Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Clock at 6. Shoots a three. The shot by Holiday, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hield can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Davis, no good on the three. For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. It's deflected. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he ran it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Now here's Davis. He's got 6, and the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Bagley. And here is Fox. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Well, Greg, Anthony Davis with so much talent, it's easy to take Drew Holiday for granted.
I mean, I think Holiday is the catalyst in terms of this team's ability to create and really put pressure on an offense. It has improved his scoring and become a very efficient option at that guard spot. Has always been selective with his shots, but now is pressing a bit more to get involved, and more aggression from him, I think, has helped his production.
Chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Last season, he played outstanding. First in blocks, second in scoring, and one of the league's most ferocious rebounders, always working. He was top 5 in that category.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Offensive rebound. Moore with the block. High post, Davis. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
It's good.
And it's important for Cauley-Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Davis sets a screen to the middle. Over Fox. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They set the screen. Moore against Hield. Pocket 6. Over Moore. Bagley. Great positioning on the putback.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And Mirotic kicks to Holiday. Pass to Davis. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Bagley.
That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
Fox, no good. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 12-4 run. Mirotic against Bogdanovich. Davis with a screen on Fox. Here's Holiday. They get it back. Davis on the follow.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Kept alive by Sacramento. Fox passes to Bagley. Cauley-Stein a screen. Hield from outside. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Davis sets a screen. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Fox. And the pass to Cauley Stein. Dishes it to Hield. Over Moore. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 5 now.
And Hield is ready to shoot as soon as he gets the pass. The D can't afford to play off of him.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's deflected. The wide open look here for Fox. And some very quick points for him on that possession. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Holiday, the pass to Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And with everything that Anthony Davis does on offense, it's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And with Anthony Davis, the stat lines, Greg, he can post on any given night are just absurd.
Really, Davis still strong defensively, but he really impacts every facet of the game. One of the rare players who can carry a team on both ends of the floor. There just aren't many great players that can lead a team to a championship, but I think Davis is of that mold.
And both free throws good for Davis. The back-to-the-basket scoring obviously more uncommon these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far, still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kevin. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. Goes to Kufis. Some call him 2K. Over 10 years now. Hard to believe of NBA experience.
Wow, he's a quality player out of Greece. I mean, a quality role player. He knows his role. Rebound, defend, finish inside.
Okafor is checked in for Davis. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Holiday. No good there. Ready by Bogdanovich.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
A shot off that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Kufis kicks to Bogdanovich. Randolph sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. He's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Now here's Hield. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Randolph can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Holiday gets the bucket.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Alfred Payton, over his 4 seasons, developing one of the most distinctive hairstyles in the league.
You know, and I remember seeing some footage
where his hair seemed to block his vision on a shot attempt. For a player who had struggled shooting the ball, many question whether a trim might be in order. We'll see.
And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for New Orleans.
And you can see how important those inside baskets are. This is a team that loves to work the ball inside, whether the entry pass or off of a drive. They like to feed on those high percentage looks.
The three-point shot is wet. Bogdanovich looking calm, cool, and collective whenever he pulls up from the floor.
Now here's Payton. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Holiday kicks to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Randolph.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Miller outside. Pass to Payton. Picked by Okafor. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Pelicans score.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now, here's Kufis. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Randall.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Last season, they're trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts. No more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up. And these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are. And I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it. And look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West. But I tell you what, it seems like it's speeded up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said. He hits the second from the line.
For the Kings, they're trying to create some continuity. I mean, the coaching and the front office positions are now signed through 2020. They say there's a unified vision on getting back to the playoffs.
Here's Bielitsa. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Payton. And the Kings have built a solid front office, and they're sticking with the plan as Coach Yeager is now in his 3rd season.
Well, stability is crucial. I mean, we remember the debacle before Coach came in. I mean, you want to hire good people and empower them to do some great things. You can't lay that pass in there any better.
Randall, a screen on Hield. Payton passes to Randall. Stolen by Randolph. Kufis inside, working on Okafor, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Hill, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Checking in for New Orleans, Solomon Hill.
Outside Randolph. On the wing, Heel. Here's the screen. His three-pointers off the mark. New Orleans leading by 8. Outside Hill. Pick by Okafor. Outside Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Okafor kicks to Payton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trail by 8. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. He's just not connecting.
Shots good by Miller.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Bogdanovich. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pick by Randolph. Hield. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Hield's got 7 points.
Hield is a great scorer. It doesn't let the D affect him, especially when he's deep inside.
Payton kicks to Randall. That shot missing. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for New Orleans. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Through that first one, they turned this thing into a track beat.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
Pelicans leading by 9. They've got each one more. Okafor out there with Solomon Hill. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Kick out to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. Okafor with a screen on Hill. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Moore's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans. Now Fox. They set the pick. It's Koufos atop the key. Labissiere with the screen for Fox. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And you talk about that quick twitch athlete's end. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the lane. Chris, definitely an attack guard.
Oh, yeah, and it's not just his quickness, Kevin. I mean, it's his mentality, his aggressiveness. He's very competitive. He wants to impose his will on the game, and I love that.
Free throw good, Fox. De'Aaron Fox, C-Webb, with a very slender build. Does that concern you at all?
Not at all. I love his wiry strength. It holds up the contact better than you might think. Plus his speed beats strength any day. He's got to stay in the weight room, though. He knows.
Fox hits them both.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
Fox against Payton. To the wing right side. The turnaround. And it's Okafor missing. The Kings trail by 9. It's Bielitsa, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First trip to the line for him here.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And so he hits both.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
Davis with a screen on Fox. Payton kicks to Okafor. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role, providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Pick up by Hill. Payton against Fox. Davis sets a screen. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And Bjelica has it in the corner. Healed outside. Here's Bjelica. He's guarded by Hill. Bagley sets a screen for Heel. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Davis on the follow. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
He's reason number one there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And we've all heard the rumors that have been floating around the last few seasons. A lot of speculation if Davis could get traded or Greg leave in free agency.
I mean, Davis moving would be one of the rare situations where it literally could shake up the entire league. You hear a lot of different teams express their interest in him. But credit to Davis. He really has remained committed to New Orleans and has said everything you want to hear from a fan's perspective.
Okafor is checked in for Solomon Hill. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 5th on the list, Anthony Davis.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 11 feet away. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Davis can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Heel.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
That free throw, no good.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
And he's good on the second. Now, here's Fox. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Hield. Clock at 4. Buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 10 points.
I like how Hield runs the pick and roll. If he gets any separation off the screen, he's ready to fire.
Davis setting the pick for Payton. To the middle. From 11 feet away. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
That one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Well, look, Mirotic, his trigger is so quick. You better get up quick on him because he's effective at pulling up on the D and sinking the J.
Here's Bagley. He had 13 points in the win against Utah.
But even more impressively was his shot blocking. I mean, by the end, they were afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him. Can you say intimidation?
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
Down low, Fox takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Fox has got 4 points this quarter. Payton passes to Davis. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Willie Cauley-Stein.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Bagley with the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Payton kicks to Okafor. Back to Payton. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And that one misses. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Kings also making a change. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Fox. And the second free throw, good. Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit thin, but I think we could handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players. They could actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin. You're like me. You're a big basketball and big sports fan. You know we have to have a team to see it.
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is.
Yes.
And how they've just embraced this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion. We got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Payton. 22 points for Anthony Davis.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Randall's checked in. New Orleans leading by 9. There's the pick. To the inside. And Davis throws it down. Sacramento with the ball. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Inside, Cauley-Stein. Randall with some nice D.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
No good from Payton. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Bagley. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Holiday's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Payton with the ball. Kicks it to Davis. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Up off the screen. And the dunk by Payton.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. Got to get him a few big pats on the back. Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
And it's Davis missing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That's foul number 2 for him. Miller's checked in for Mirotic. The Kings also with the sub. Randolph has checked in. Pelicans on D. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Hield with the bucket.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Randolph. Hield kicks to Cauley-Stein. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Holiday. New Orleans getting another chance here. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
Look, I mean, think about Bogdanovich's skill level. It's tremendous. He can handle, pass. I mean, as we saw with the Rising Stars game last season, he shoots with deep range.
He misses the free throw. And see, Webb, you talk about the skill level for Bogdanovich. 6'6", he can play some point guard if you need him to.
Oh, yeah, just think about this. Bogdan, a great passer, very unselfish. I mean, maybe too unselfish sometimes as well as he shoots. I'd like to see him be more aggressive, hunting the shot.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in.
You know, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years.
Picked by Okafor. Outside Holiday. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 9 points for Drew Holiday.
And just like you draw it up, I mean, create some space with the screen and get the good, clean look.
They set the screen. Hield the pass to Randolph. Clock at 6. Trying to get open is Koufos. Randolph can't hit. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Payton. Another one falls for New Orleans. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bagley. And the foul on Drew Holiday. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Sacramento, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
That one misses. And so it's New Orleans with it. They lead by 14. And here is Hield. 15 points in the game. It's deflected.
Not really blessed with the length to be a big-time rim protector, but Randle gets most of his blocks by playing with energy.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. To the middle. Miller grabs the miss.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, is not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
Bogdanovich wide open. Misses the three.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's Payton in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Randolph dishes to Bagley. Randolph against Randall. Randolph can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Yeah, but you have to control the pace. You have to keep it up, keep the tempo. That's how they built this lead.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the score by New Orleans. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Well, Chris, Zach Randolph still getting it done.
Well, look, his game remains effective because it never was based on athleticism to begin with. I coined the term old man game. He's going to be the type of player that can play in rec centers when he gets old because his game never changes. Plus, his toughness, man, he is tough. That's probably his greatest asset.
So we can't get either to fall.
Well, look, now in the later stages of his career, Randolph is still valuable. He's a hard worker. His teammates look up to him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Healed with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Bagley. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Koufos missing.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own. I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Randolph passes to Bagley. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. You know, that's our strength anyways. And for us, you know, our bread is buttered inside, so we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great, but we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. If they're serious about cutting into this deficit, it's gut check time. Ugh, you hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh, you got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh, gut check time, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Welcome back to New Orleans, everyone. Glad to have you with us tonight as we take a peek at all the happenings just outside of Bourbon Street. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Oh, yeah, especially how he established great position and showing some nice footwork and really read how the defense was playing.
Pelicans leading by 20. On the floor for Sacramento. On the wings, Hield and Bogdanovich. Down low, it's Bagley and Cauley-Stein. And it's Fox in at the point guard position.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Now, here's Fox. Cauley-Stein, a screen. Beyond the arc. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Hield. Fox has got 9.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
They set the screen. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cauley-Stein kicks to Bagley. Count that one. Bagley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
Pass to Holiday. To the paint. And finished off by Davis.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Hield. Cauley-Stein, a screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Buddy Hield grew up in a tough area in the Bahamas. Didn't have a lot of things the rest of us all take for granted.
Yeah, he slept in a room with all 6 of his siblings. At the crack of dawn, he'd tiptoe over them. I mean, think about this. To make sure he got to school on time, he had to be the first in his kitchen to boil water for his bath. I mean, what a story. Shows you where he came from, but also shows you what he's about.
And the first one at the line is good.
Think about Hield. I mean, wow, the college player of the year, his senior season at Oklahoma. Look, he made dramatic improvement over his college career, and he's done the same thing here in the pros.
And he makes both free throws. And Hield, Chris, is shooting well over 40% from three-point range the last couple seasons.
Think about this. He's crept into the top 20 all-time in career percentage. That alone will keep him in the league for a long time. And his overall game, it's only getting better.
Okafor, the pass to Holiday. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cauley-Stein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bagley, no good. Pelicans leading by 17 to the inside. Okafor. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cauley-Stein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And then Hield with the dunk.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
Now Moore. Davis setting the pick for Mirotic. Floats it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. They kick out to Hield. Offensive rebound. Bagley. Fox dishes to Bagley. Back to Fox. Bagley sets a screen for Fox. Another shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, man, such an athletic 7-footer. Willie Cauley-Stein. Now, look, he's improving his game. He fits that prototype of a mobile shot blocker who finishes around the rim.
And, Chris, for Cauley-Stein, just how good you think he can become?
I think he can become very good. He's got to show more improvement offensively, but that just takes work over the summer.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Skal Labissière's checked in for the Kings. Bielitsa comes in for Bogdanovich. No good on the second free throw. New Orleans leading by 15. Near the three-point line, it's Moore. Rebound by Bielitsa. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Holiday against Fox. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley-Stein is very crafty at how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Healed with the bucket.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Holiday against Fox. And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And a look at the locations on the floor where he's been shooting the ball. New Orleans on D. 22 is their biggest lead. They host the Clippers after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Fox with the steal. Cauley-Stein passes to Fox. On the wing, Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 9 points now in just the second half.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Double team on Holiday. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's New Orleans with it. Davis dishes to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Davis setting the pick for Mirotic. The shot that time not on target. The Kings trail by 12. Hield kicks to Cauley-Stein. The shot no good. Davis with some nice D. Out to the right wing. Holiday with the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's 12 points for Drew Holiday. Sacramento's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Labissière with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Back to Fox. Labissière with the screen for Fox. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, man, the relentless pursuit of the basketball by Cauley-Stein. Just a tremendous hustler on the offensive glass.
And Holiday kicks to Mirotic. Back to Holiday. Davis with a screen on Fox. Holiday the pass to Moore. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 13. Now here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Holiday with the defensive effort. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Davis the pass to Moore. Count the basket.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Here's Labissière following the score by New Orleans.
Oh, look at Skal Labissière. I mean, he grew up in Haiti. I mean, in the 2010 quake, his family's house collapsed on top of him. Luckily, they were rescued, and that drove him to leave the U.S. at age 14 to pursue a basketball career.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Labissiere screams potential, a gigantic player who plays both ends of the floor well.
Some changes for New Orleans. Randall's checked in for Okafor. Solomon Hill comes in for Mirotic, and it's Payton in for Drew Holiday. The Kings also at the sub. Randolph is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
At 6'11" and about 225 pounds, Labissiere is a long guy, someone who uses that size to his advantage.
Hill kicks to Davis. Over Labissiere. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Kings trail by 15. And Chris, I remember hearing after that quake, trapped for hours in the rubble, Scal couldn't walk for weeks. Then he comes to the U.S., didn't speak a word of English. There's a lot he's overcome in his life.
I mean, think about that. That's where success comes from, his perseverance. That's going to serve him well. Think about 1 year at Kentucky. He didn't dominate, but he's never let adversity get the best of him. Oh, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide-open 3 like that.
Healed the pass to Bielitsa.
A moment here to see some numbers for Payton. Good season for him last year. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. A tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Davis, and Miller's subbed in for Ejuan Moore. Kufis checked in for the Kings. And so he makes both from the line. Pelicans leading by 10. Randall outside. A floater. Kufis grabs the miss.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Fox, no good.
His struggles this quarter continue. D's done a good job.
Okafor kicks to Randall. Hill trying to break free. No good. Shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Out to Payton. Fires from deep. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Nice assist. Randall keeping his eyes up, playing unselfish basketball.
Outside Randolph. The pass to Hill.
Well, look, Julius Randle making an effort to up his physical condition. Look, you love his motor, and he wants to be able to handle dealing with larger assignments, as he can often give up height on most plays against most players. He's one of the more consistent presence on the floor.
First free throw is good. And see Webb with Randall's production. He's shown to be versatile in where he can line up as well.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, he came into this league as a small forward, but he has seen some time as a small ball 5. I mean, that's crazy. The focus on conditioning, that's helped him in that regard. He's turned his defense from a weakness into a strength as he continues to improve his game.
Pelicans leading by 11. Outside Hill. Pass to Miller. Kicks to Randall. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, he was drafted 7th in 2014. Randall actually dropped because of injury concerns. But you see, he has all the talent in the world.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. Sacramento making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Randall. There's the pick. Back to Fox. Pick by Randolph. Shot clock at 6. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Payton drives in. Kufis with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. It's Bielitsa. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pelicans leading by 10. Outside Hill. Pass to Payton. Miller with a screen on Fox. Payton kicks to Miller. Shoots over Fox. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Fox, and the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
Outside Hill. Back to Payton. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fox, no good. New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Pelicans.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
First one falls for him. Bagley, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Both free throws good from Randall.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Fox a screen on Miller. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That shot off. Good D by Miller. Here's Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hill's got his first 2 points of the night.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Randall. There's the pick. Outside, Bogdanovich jacks up a 3, connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Beautiful execution off the pick. The second you give Bogdanovich room to shoot, he'll take it.
Payton against Bogdanovich. Randall right side. Over Randall. Randall no good. The Kings trail by 9.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
No question. It's not easy to be patient, but you really don't want to give up an extra possession. A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
Here's Okafor, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
I'm telling you, it's all about learning, okay? It's all about learning. If you play hard and compete and don't play passive, I don't care how many mistakes you make. I promise you that, okay?
Teaching mode right there. Good bite with Alvin Gentry, letting his guys know just try to get a little bit better each time out.
Yeah, I mean, developing players, molding their games, it is not easy. It takes a great deal of patience.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. Solomon Hill is out there with Randall, and it's Okafor in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now, here's Fox, and Elfrid Payton with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Bagley with the bucket.
And a little mano-a-mano. Bagley unwilling to back down, forces the issue there, and gets it to go.
Now here's Payton looking to end his cold spell. Randall passes to Payton. Oh, offensive interference. Ejuan Moore is checked in for New Orleans.
Ejuan Moore.
The Kings trail by 9. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Randall against Randolph. Randall with some nice deep.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Hill kicks to Moore. Okafor up top. Feeds to Holiday. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Sunday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And he makes the first.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Mirotic comes in for Solomon Hill. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. That one falls, so he hits both of them. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Bogdanovich passes to Koufos. He kicks it to Fox. There's a good screen. No good that time. Holiday with the defensive effort. New Orleans leading by 11 and stolen by Koufos. And now Sacramento on the break. There's the feed to Cauley Stein. Excellent D there from Okafor.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
Here's Holiday. Koufos grabs the miss. Koufos has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Cauley Stein. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Bagley's got it back down to within single digits for Sacramento.
And how about the basketball IQ of Bagley? Seems to know where misses are going ahead of time.
Randall down low, defended by Koufos.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Stein passes to Fox. Mirotic with it. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 8th assist in the game. The Kings trail by 12. Fox kicks to Bagley. Stein a screen. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
And there's the pass to Randall. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Stein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Fox. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
Holiday with the 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Back to Stein, and Stein throws it down.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Mirotic sets the screen for Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 10 points here in the second half. And Bogdanovich kicks to Kufis. To the inside, Fox loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
How about these big shots for him in the 4th? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Okafor with a screen on Fox. Holiday attacking. Here's Okafor. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Bagley kicks to Fox. Bagley sets a screen for Fox. Over Holiday. No good off the back of the rim.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he was.
Here's Stein.
When you think of Stein, the word length comes to mind. A huge target on offense and a tenacious shot blocker and rebounder on the defensive end.
Well, Greg, and Willie Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
2 shots.
No good on that one. New Orleans making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and a change for the Kings. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Kosta Koufos. So he comes up empty, missing both. Pelicans leading by 9. Mirotic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Look how Mirotic muscles through the contact. He's showing how tough he is on these shots.
Fox against Holiday. Fox passes to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And nothing but hair on that one. For New Orleans, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's more. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trail by 11. Hield, the pass to Bagley. Trying to get open is Hield. Another shot. He can't hit that time. Davis with some nice D. Fox with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Bagley. And Okafor with the block. And they get it back.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, a great understanding of how to play the game of basketball. That IQ, that confidence, very valuable to this young Sacramento team.
Both good from the line that time. And Bogdan Bogdanovic, well-liked in the locker room.
A great teammate, and he's one at the highest levels in Europe. Look, he brings a leadership and an understanding of what it takes.
Now here is Davis. Outside Holiday. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Kings trail by 9. Holiday with the block. They retain possession, and they'll keep possession. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. Fox, no good. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. More in the corner. Outside, Davis. Fades back. It's hauled in by the Kings. Hield's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Fox. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Puts it up off the inbound. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Cauley Stein. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Davis setting the pick for Mirotic. Goes up to the stripe, and he overshot that one, missing. Mirotic has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Bogdanovic, no luck. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Rockets. And Willie Cauley Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Hield against Moore. Back to Davis. He sinks the 11-footer. Davis has got 32 points.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Outside Bogdanovic. And it's blocked by Mirotic. And they get it back. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Here's Hield. The 15-footer. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Willie Cauley Stein gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Davis. Moore outside. Davis sets a screen. Shoots. Okafor trying to get open.
And it's important that Hill improves on his defense because I like watching him so focused on the other end of the floor.
Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Now here's Moore. They get the rebound. Mirotic. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
New Orleans leading by 7. Inside. It's stolen by Bagley. And now Sacramento on the break. Yep, that one goes in there. Fox has got 12 points in just the second half.
Embracing the spotlight. When it's a big possession, it's fun seeing Fox come alive and deliver.
New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Hield against Moore. Hield can't hit. The Pelicans shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Look at that fast release of Mirotic. Just remarkable as a big fella. As soon as the ball arrives, he's prepared to let it go.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Hield against Moore. A putback. Bagley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fox with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the quarter. To the paint. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Kings trail by 8. Hield outside. And Fox has it in the corner. Over Holiday. Fox, no good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Davis with a screen on Fox. And Moore kicks to Okafor. Down low. It's stolen by Bagley. Hield left side. Mirotic grabs the miss.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need. He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the guts Bogdanovich has to take this shot. Wow. You can tell he loves the spot.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 6. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul make things interesting.
And they can't waste any time. They got to get a 3 right off the inbound.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Hield from outside. Pelicans with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead, and he commits the intentional foul.
Drew Holiday at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
All you can do at this point is focus. Dial in on each moment. Do your best. You can't get consumed over the score.
Bielitsa passes to Kufis. Sacramento again missing. So New Orleans wins it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. With Elfrid Payton, bench was big tonight. How confident are you in their abilities?
Very confident. Those guys work on their games. They know that time's going to come, and then when the opportunity comes, they're ready for it. So I'm very confident in all my teammates.
Well, they had your back tonight, Elfrid. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.